And welcome back. Time to take a look at what's making headlines in the newspapers this morning. Let's start with the Business Day and take a look at what's on the front page. So here's the Business Day, and they're going with the story. Joburg High Court backlog worsens, and it says the judge appeals to experienced lawyers to do pro bono work. Now, the Johannesburg High Court, which is the country's busiest court, is buckling under the pressure of case backlogs. Commercial litigants are expected to wait until at least August 2025 for hearing dates. And the situation is so bad that some road accident fund cases have trial dates allocated as far ahead as April 2029. That's how bad the situation is. Corporates cut back on carbon-heavy purchases. South Africa's largest corporates have started to limit their procurement of goods from high carbon emitters as companies, particularly exporters, become more aware of the threat posed by the EU's carbon border adjustment mechanism. Assassination spoils Gaza truce chants. Qatar and Egypt, which have acted as mediators in ceasefire negotiations between Israel and Hamas, suggested on Wednesday that the killing of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh could jeopardize efforts to secure a truce in Gaza. And South Africa's economy can grow by 2.2% in 2025, striking a more optimistic tone than the South African Reserve Bank and the IMF. The Bureau for Economic Research believes South Africa's GDP can grow by more than 2% in 2025.
Right, good. There you go. That's the Business Day. Let's move on to the front page of the Star now. And there's a photograph there on the top. They're saying, surge against power pirates. And the City Power has embarked on a program to cut off illegal connections because of the risks they and cable theft pose to the electricity infrastructure. City Power spokesperson Isaac Mangene said electrical capacity was the reason the municipality was implementing load reduction measures. We'll leave that one for you to read. That's the front page of the Star. Then prison doctors gave me boobs. Wowzers. Okay. And guess what? My paper froze as I was about to read you more on that story. But yeah, sorry.
As I'm waiting in anticipation.
I know, you can
more.
keep waiting because suddenly the network's hanging. So I can't zoom into it, unfortunately. But if I can, I will just now. And then the bottom one there, Bester's inhumane treatment claims rubbished.
Yeah, I just want to zoom in on that story. So it says Mangaung, a G4S inmate, has accused the Department of Correctional Services of medical negligence after developing breasts as a result of an alleged sudden change in his prescription meds.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that is the story. And the prisoner now wants 20 million rand or his body back after wrong medication led to breast developing. And there's a picture of it. So what a story there. That's a story that the Star is running with this morning.
Star, yeah.
So moving to the Citizen, parties show up lazy ANC. Now, the new brooms in the government of national unity are leaving the ANC in the dust as opposition ministers from all parties embrace transparency in a visible cabinet shakeup. Now, they are open about their plans, while the ANC members had been acting as if they are doing us a favor, an expert says. Also a picture there, leader of the pack, Jamie Riddle of South Africa, leads the men's individual race of the triathlon in Paris Games through the streets of Paris yesterday. South Africa's Henry Skuman finished 20th with Riddle in 25th position. And also SA Focus stays in the pool for those 3 medal hopes tonight. And a few other stories also with the GNU reforms can rescue South Africa and Lesotho's vote buying scam.
All right, so let me try and get through the Sowetan for you. That's the next one. And it says, it took me 25 days to give him 500,000 rand. Weeks after meeting born-again man at a mall, Mahikeng nurse was convinced to sign up for a 500,000 loan. I fell for their tricks, which included a drum full of cash and his aunt revealing my deep secrets about my life. goodness me. Scammers, guys, come in all shapes and sizes with all kinds of different tricks up their sleeves. Please have your wits about you. This particular one they're talking about is Felix Mugi, the alleged scammer that is wanted by police. So, yeah, keep an eye out, please. Really, it's important for you. In celebration of women power, lovely photograph there. That's the power of Lorato Kganyago. That's her on the front page there. And Unarine Ndau, from leg amputation to cum laude on page 5. Congratulations. And I don't have a title, but I'm okay. Mkiti, and that's the story.
I think he's coming in.
Yeah.
I think they're coming in later.
In the
Sundowns.
third hour of the program.
So looking forward to that conversation. So those are your newspaper front pages this morning. And don't forget the SABC website, www.sabcnews.com. And as you can see, some of the stories there. There's our golden girl, Tatiana, hoping for another goal tonight, along with Corbett and Kutsia as well, hoping they medal. And a few other stories to boot.
Many, many more stories. And of course, the SABC Plus app. Remember, you can catch everything there, including some of our highlights on the Olympics. I mean, there's a special spot there that is dedicated to SABC Sports, where we have our team that are out and about in Paris. That leads us to 7. Time for your news. SK's got the details.